What's going on, everybody? This is BroncoJuggalo, and today it's time for another Wild Eye review. I want to give big thanks to Rob and all the people over at Wild Eye for sending me some awesome films, as I always do. I've done one review from the list they sent, or I've done one review from the box they sent me so far, and this is my second one. Haven't done one in a couple weeks just because I've been very busy. And so yeah, here we go with our second review from this package. And today we are reviewing Doom Room. Now, this is a 2013 film that Wild Eye released in 2019. So I'm not sure if the movie got a wide release before, or if it was just a very small release, or what, but Wild Eye is making sure that it gets a good release. This movie was also released back in 2013 under the title Nightmare Box. The story is that a young woman wakes up in a room with no memory of how she got there, no way to escape, and she is being tormented by supernatural figures. I usually do my reviews pros and cons style, and there are some things I wanted to talk about specifically. Both of my friends, Dave Maggot and Horrific Nightmares JM, reviewed this movie. And the way Dave kind of put this movie, it's almost like watching a play. And it really is. And it's not just the scenery, and it's not just the set design. That has a bit to do with it. It's also just the way that the actors are there and the way they, come and go and show up. It just kind of reminds you of a play almost. And I really like that. I actually used to do a bit of stage acting myself when I was in college, and I thought it was really cool. I really love the cinematography in this movie. It is shot so beautifully. This is not a huge budget film, but it's a film that you can tell they put a lot of care and they wanted to get some of the better cameras they could get. And it's shot very well, looks so good. The cinematographer did a great job on it. Everything looks so good in this film. It's lit well. Even where it's very dark, you can see everything you need to see. And I just love the look of it. There's this claustrophobic feeling about this movie, but at the same time it looks very open as well, and you get this weird yin and yang, weird contrast of closeness, of claustrophobia, and of boundless, endless room. And it's just very weird. It really messes with your head a little bit, and that's what this movie is. This movie is one of those head trip movies. The whole time I'm watching this movie, I'm thinking, man, what is going on here? What's happening? Is this woman in heaven? Is she in hell? Is she dead? Is she alive? What is going on? I am not going to give everything away in this one, so I'm going to try and keep this pretty close to spoiler free, because I really want people to check this movie out for themselves. And this is something that I don't do very often. In fact, I discussed this in a live stream the other day with my buddies Jason, Dave, and Joe, to where I usually do spoilers because I really want to get into the movie and talk about it. And I do want to talk about this, but I just have something inside of me telling me to not give spoilers for this film. Let people go out and see it for themselves, and then we can have a good conversation about it. This is a movie that I do recommend. I really, really enjoyed this film. Now, last night, I actually started this movie last night, and I was falling asleep. And it wasn't because the movie is boring, it's because I was tired. So I turned it off, and I came back, and I restarted it today when I got off work. And man, I'm telling you, this movie is a trip. It really, really is a trip. You don't know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen. And it's just so chaotic. At the same time, it's so controlled. This is kind of an art house film. And I don't even know if I would consider this a horror movie, but it is damn good. It really is a trippy movie, and it messes with your head a bit. And I don't want to give away the ending. I completely forgot to give you this at the beginning because I just really wanted to get into this. But the movie is directed by John Keyes, and it stars Johanna Stanton as Jane Doe. That's the only name we can know her by. Just a really weird, intense, crazy film, and it's really good. You find yourself... It's like watching a car wreck. sometimes. I don't know if that's the right analogy or not, but you can't stop watching it, but you kind of want to look away at the same time during some scenes. And it's not that there's any like super bad scenes. It's just, it's one of those things that makes you kind of like wonder what's going on, where you are, and what your thoughts and feelings are of what is happening. And that's a pretty cool thing. That's, if a movie can do that, it's doing something right. So, guys, this is from Wild Eye. Go and check out Doom Room. This is an amazing film. If you have not seen this, go and find it. Check it out. WildEyeReleasing.com. I'm not sure if this one will be at your local Walmart, but if it is, check it out. Awesome film, guys. Absolutely loved it. Check out Doom Room. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Jason. Peace.
I shot a hater in the head with a 357, and I seriously doubt he fucking going to heaven. He was a hater, he spent all his days way disgusted. His head was full of that hate when it busted. I shot a hater down, blew off his wig. Talk a lot of